Good morning everybody. It's early bank holiday Monday. I'm just off for a little walk around Ashbrook, visit a few places. I just thought I'd show you. There is St Aidan's Catholic School. I don't know what the technical term is, it's secondary school or academy at the moment, but as you can see, it's been rebuilt and that whole block has just been demolished this week. It's going to be rebuilt into a swanky modern school, but there it is. Probably lots of people who might watch this channel went there. But there, I'm going to go around the other side and have a look. You probably get a better view around the corner, and I'm off to Backhouse Park. I'm on Willowbank Road. This is the main entrance to St Aidan's, and you can see it's changed quite a bit since it probably broke up 4 or 5 weeks. I think it's 5 weeks ago now. It broke up, and that's the first block to be demolished. All of that section's completely gone. It's going to be completely rebuilt. At one point, this was the very edge of Sunderland or Bishop Wearmouth, and even this piece of land has lots of history. All the way across to Pear Tree Mews used to be a market garden back in the 1800s, owned by Mr. Gibson. The Hendon Burn, I think it's under a culvert at the edge of that playground nowadays. There's some old maps where you see there a couple of little wooden bridges went across it. It's only about 6:30 in the morning, so it's very quiet. One of the most, I think, picturesque bits of Sunderland, this part of Ashbrook. As you can see there, Willowbank Cottage. So the Hendon Burn, probably, I think it just comes under exactly this particular spot, because in these gardens on the other side of that wall is, you can actually see the stream which comes through, and then it comes out of Backhouse Park. I'm hoping I see a fox when I come for this little visit. The fox that used to come to my house, I haven't seen it since last year, but there is another one which I think lives in the bushes on Tunstall Road. Right, so let's go into Backhouse Park. So now we're in Backhouse Park. I never used to appreciate this particular park until I lived close by to it. I don't think I've ever been round this little particular path here. I was just speaking to somebody who was parked up there walking his dog. He said he does see the foxes quite often. Probably hear the parakeets as well, as there is a colony in here, but obviously they don't just stay here. They do go out to the neighbouring streets. Yeah, I've never been this particular, the back section. On the other side of that wall, that's the Briery, that's the sixth form college for St Aidan's, and also I think St Anthony's, I think they share it now. It's a lovely morning. That's a nice view up there. I'm going to come around here because there's a football pitch on the top and the sun is rising. I think the Briery used to be owned by a gentleman called Hiram Craven. The Craven family were involved in building the docks back in the 1800s. But I think they went into road building or something along those lines. Look at that. I'm glad I come up here. I can see a squirrel. I can see a wood pigeon. I'm getting the steps in at the moment. I think I've done something like, probably by Wednesday this week, I would have easily done 200 miles since I lost my car. Oh, look at that. I should take a photo of that. There it is. You never know, we might get us fox. There's Mr. Squirrel making an appearance at the top. Hello. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but he's posing, a little star. I think this is the earliest I've ever been in this park. Might as well take advantage because the nights are drawing in. And it's taken a while to get light in the morning. Look at that. I can't believe I've never been up here. It's probably the most picturesque part of the park. Look how high the grass is as well. I know some people say, oh, it should be cut, but it's perfect for wildlife and nature. And for foxes. You wouldn't think we're less than a mile from the centre of Sunderland, would you? Right, I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to take some photos while I've got the chance, and then I'll see you in the next section. See you soon. I'm back. I couldn't resist the opportunity to take some photos of that sunrise. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to have to start coming here more often. The only thing is you never know who's about here. Might be some dodgy characters on YouTube doing videos. Oh, there's a few. I can see some joggers over there, so I think I'm safe. But I wouldn't like being here after dark. Then what we'll do is, I think that's the sound of the parakeets. We'll walk down. Where does this go? That comes out down by the bridge. Literally, if you go on Google and search distance Backhouse Park to Sunderland city centre, well, Park Lane bus station must only be 900 metres away. Possibly a mile, 1.1 at the most. I'm just guessing, but this is like a little wilderness in the middle. The city. I think it was about 1921 this was opened up. for the public. My memory's crap at the moment, but don't quote me. I think it was Thomas Edward Backhouse, or one of the Backhouse family who had Backhouse Lodge, or wherever it is, next door to this. Funny enough, my great granddad, his brother was given the middle name randomly of Backhouse in Buttonall. I've never worked out why, whether it's maybe just because they saw the Backhouse name in the newspaper. I think it was John Backhouse Blackett. I think what we'll do is we'll walk through onto Ryop Road. I don't think any of the shops are open yet either. There's a jogger coming, so I'll turn the camera over there. I don't know if there's any water in. Completely dried up. As you can see, I didn't go up to do the Pennywell mass grave video today. It will be done. It will be done. It just involves a bus trip up to Pennywell. Very early in the morning. I think the earliest bus is 5:44. And as it was a bank holiday last night, I had some absolutely gorgeous sparkling red wine. Listen to that. There's the original house up here, which all this land belonged to. You know, my mind's gone absolutely blank. I can't even remember what the name of that park was. Not the park, the bloody house. Should do have written about it before. You can see there where they've built a wall alongside the burn. There's another squirrel over there. God, that's quick. Actually feels a bit autumny with the amount of leaves that were on the floor. I noticed that the other day when I was in town. There was nearly at the end. I think it's just called Backhouse House. Dog walkers. All right. And there it is. So remember, I think during the Great War, that was used as a hospital for those injured in the fighting. Last time I ever went in there, it was part of the Sunderland University. It was the part of the art section. That was back in the 90s, the last time I actually went in there. Through there is the old Jewish synagogue. It's not used as that now. I think we're trying to make it into flats. It's a nice view. That whole site where the camera's pointing, it's been converted into residential housing. I think there's flats and there's some brand new builds in the back of it. We've come to the end of the video. We didn't see a fox. I think we probably should have been up earlier to see one. But there are loads around Ashbrook. This is the old lodge to the park. It was empty for years, but recently it's been done up into a gorgeous little house. Look at that. So there we have it. That was a trip to St Aidan's and Backhouse Park. And what time is it now? Let's have a look. 6:56. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy that, please give it a like, click on the subscribe. I will be visiting the cemetery in the next couple of days, or a countryside graveyard, hopefully, if we're out and about today or tomorrow. Right, I'm off to get me breakfast, so if you want, click on the subscribe, helps grow the channel. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.